Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome to a very special video today. Had so much enjoyment putting this one together and I'm sure you're going to like it as well. We're basically going to be going on the player journey, starting with the earliest FIFA card, which in some cases is 09, which is day one ultimate team, working our way through, seeing how the players developed, and then we're going to finish off with the FIFA 20 rating. We've got some awesome players to get through. If you want to see more or you just like this concept today, leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com. Link can be found in the description. And if you're wanting to keep up to date with football news around the world and be club specific, OneFootball, download the app. Links can be found below. Let's get into it, boys. Here we go. So one thing I find really interesting when going back through these cards and take a look at their stats is that you don't typically see pace being increased, because back on FIFA 09, 10 and 11, you could say, EA were a little overkill with some of the stats that they gave cards. Remember Cordoba at Inter Milan? The centre back, I think his base stat was like 90 pace, which is insane. But Virgil van Dijk, he's been improving over the years. You see his Celtic card, very, very slow, makes the move to Southampton, goes over to Liverpool, and his FIFA 20 card has 77 pace. And one thing I also find intriguing and just fascinating, right, is that he's creating his legacy right now. Who would have thought from Celtic to Southampton and becoming the best centre-back in the world, competing with Messi and Ronaldo for the Ballon d'Or, winning the Champions League? It does make the hair stand up. It is inspiring, and that's it. It's inspiring. And Virgil van Dijk, man, he seems really humble. And look at that card, FIFA 20. Who would say no to that? Nobody. What is his price going to be? Like 500,000, 600,000 with 77 pace, 90 defending, 86 physical. Now his face on the image isn't confirmed, but the card design and also the stats are, my God. 70 passing, I would have upped that a little bit. But if he receives the Ballon d'Or, 99 Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk, will EA release that? Oh yes, they will. And it will disrupt everyone's enjoyment, because it's going to be the best. If you got enough coins, you got to buy them. So going way back to the FIFA 09 days, Luis Suarez at Ajax, which is awesome to see, and the journey that he's taken as well. I like the move when he came over to the Premier League and he was playing for Liverpool. The hat-trick I think he scored against Norwich, or maybe even 4 goals, I can't remember exactly, but all that I know, the variety of the goals that he was scoring in the game, the long shots, the volleys, the free kicks, it's like the best hat-trick I've ever seen. It was outstanding, and that is a true finisher right there, and probably, well, they should have won the title, Liverpool, but you know what happened towards the end, and then they weren't able to hold on to Suarez. He moved over to Barca, and some Barca fans, they know that he was slowing down a few seasons ago. EA still kept him at that rating, and I thought it was a little bit harsh though, dropping him to 89 for FIFA 20 when he had like a fairly good season. He was still scoring the goals, he received that team of the season card, but I guess it's just the management higher up. You know, we've got Messi at 94, Ronaldo at 93. What was I saying in that ratings video? It was going to happen, right? And then Suarez has received an 89. But still good finishing. His pace, 73, a little bit on the low side, like really low. The 84 dribbling, it depends how he feels. The physical. I think his passing's gone up though, so it's a little bit more of like an advanced playmaking type card. Am I interested? Not really. But that's Luis Suarez, man. Good player. FIFA 09 Aubameyang, but what are EA doing with this pace? 83 and then FIFA 10 84? Surely that's wrong. Nope, I checked it. Maybe they just don't really pay attention to players in their early years, because that is a little weird how he has gone from like 83, 84 pace to 96. Maybe they just made some mistakes. Fair enough, mistakes were made, but Aubameyang was never really a go-to for me. Spent a lot of time in the Ligue 1 and I didn't really enjoy him. But then FIFA 16, I think that was the Borussia Dortmund card that was playable and he felt really overpowered in game. Then FIFA 17, 18, there was some issues with his dribbling. FIFA 19 even, like his base card, no one really wanted to use. He just didn't feel his pace. I think that's when the new engine started to kick in and there's all of this catch up with defenders. That's when someone with 96 pace, you don't really feel it in game. But his FIFA 19 card was okay, but then the dribbling stat is what held him back. But until he received that team of the season, he was just not playable for me. But the team of the season, my good God, that was sick. And I'm hoping for the same on FIFA 20. But looking at his card, 89 overall, 96 pace, so he still has that. The 83 dribbling, is going to be on the low side, but we do expect him to receive some informs. The 85 shot, interesting. I would have given him a maybe 86, 87. The physical is okay, and the passing is really, really good. That's because I think Aubameyang IRL is going to be moved out wide as a left winger, then he's going to rotate to striker, so he's all over the place right now. But the playmaking, I did notice him putting in some really good balls in the Spurs game. So he was out on the flank over on that left-hand side. But FIFA 20 Aubameyang, hopefully he's good. Only the 2 cards. Sancho, what is going on? This is surely the biggest, quickest upgrade of all time inside of Ultimate Team. Unless you guys can find another player that I'm missing, then drop it in the comment section. Go and tweet me a picture. But Sancho, FIFA 19... Silva, he did get upgraded though to gold on the same game, but FIFA 20, he's gonna go up with a massive rating. 84 overall with 5-star skills, obviously. His finishing though looks a little bit low, 72. Like, it's not far off Saint Maximum. Like, he has 70 overall on his shot. The 88 pace though, would you have increased that a little bit? Maybe. The 90 dribbling though is sick, the physical isn't so bad, and the playmaking is looking awesome. Like, obviously he is one for the future, hot prospect, deserved with the upgrade, but 84 is massive, man. It's a big boost, and I was not expecting that. Surely that's the biggest upgrade. Let me know. Here he is, Eden Hazard, from FIFA 09 to FIFA 20, and I don't know what it is about this guy. I just love him. Really do like his play style. If I was a footballer, I'd want to be able to play like this, man. Just keeping it so close to the body, being able just to walk through your opponent's defense, the finishing, the playmaking, just everything about this guy is world class. And I feel like I'm a little bit of a fanboy. His 09 card I never used to use though. His 11, 12, no, didn't really pay attention. I think it was FIFA 13, FIFA 14 when I started to see some potential in what he was able to offer, because he was getting some nice pace increases, his dribbling was decent, and his shooting was okay for the game. And then before we knew it, like, moving over to Chelsea and receiving some massive upgrades, and then it was done. Everything else is just in the history books, because this guy is unstoppable. For the Belgium team, outstanding. For Chelsea, carried them last season, and now he moves over to Real Madrid, and I really do hope that he can replicate that form and just play really well, receive some team of the season, receive some special cards, get a player of the month. Like, that's what we'd be seeing, right? Spanish League player of the months, MLS, also Bundesliga and Premier League. Now, we are under the impression that we're going to be receiving Spanish player of the months just because they've got a license with that league. We didn't see them on FIFA 19, but it's FIFA 20, like, improvements have to be made, so that'd be sweet if we do get them. But that FIFA 20 card, man, I was wanting an upgrade, but I think 91 is about right. 91 pace, 83 shot, that should be upped even more. Like, why has he only got 83 shot? No, that should be 86 at least. Unless I've made a mistake when putting the cards together. I'll go and check in a second. But 86 passing, 94 dribbling, 66 physical. I would have given him a bit more on the physical, you know. Like, he's very difficult to get off the ball with that low center of gravity, just that strength. Anyway, Hazard, I want him. Again. I always want him. Next up, we have Bernardo Silva, and he didn't have a FIFA 09, FIFA 10, FIFA 11 card, but he came onto the scene without a face. No. He did have an in-game picture. It's just that when going through the database, it's quite hard to find. But Bernardo Silva, I'm going to be honest with you, put my hands up, never have really used him on the game. Didn't have any interest at all. He's just not meta. He's not suited for Ultimate Team, and I think he'll never be suited unless they were to upgrade his shooting by quite a bit, make him a little bit more rounded. What makes an awesome player on the game is a bit of physical. The pace needs to be unreal, the dribbling, the shooting. Like, passing can be average depending on what position, but it's really like pace, dribbling, shooting, and then a little bit of physical. Now, with Bernardo Silva, the pace just isn't really good enough unless he receives like a few informs player of the months, team of the seasons, you know. With the 92 dribbling though, he has had a massive upgrade on the FIFA 20 card, and that is deserved. Did you see some of the dribbles, even this season, like just making a mockery of his opponents? Like, they can't get the ball off of this man, and his playmaking, beautiful. And in that Man City side, he has improved tremendously as a player, and an 86 is more than deserved. Like, he should really go up a bit more, maybe 87. I would have given Bernardo Silva 87, 88. with what I've seen and what he's capable of. But an 86 overall with some potential upgrades, why not, you know? Would I use him? Maybe not. But 86 overall for Bernardo Silva on FIFA 20. Not too many cards to take a look at there, but he's awesome. The no face strikes again. I do apologize. I could not find De Jong's picture on the database, but from a bronze at Ajax, not really many people are too clued up with what he's about to provide. Then he slowly but surely is starting to improve, gets that silver card, and then out of nowhere has a wonderful breakthrough season. Outstanding in the Champions League. And I think that's what Barcelona saw at the biggest stage, being able to perform, just controlling games, and his upgrade from FIFA 19 to FIFA 20 is huge. Now, I would even give him a little bit more. Maybe you guys agree with the 85 overall. I'd like to see possibly 87, 86 with what he's able to provide, like, in-game. And playability wise for FIFA 20, you see the 76 defending, 72 physical, which is okay. Like, I think that's good enough to be played as a CDM, but a centre mid in a flat 4-3-3 or a 4-1-2-1-2, 4-3-1-2, whatever you're using, right? The 85 dribbling is an awesome stat, 84 passing, which is sweet, and then the 81 pace, like, that's a massive increase from FIFA 19 to FIFA 20 that you don't really see EA want to do with players, but that is more than deserved. Would you give him a little bit of an upgrade, or would you keep him at an 85? Drop it in the comments. Last one we're going to have a look at today is Anthony Martial. Oh my goodness me. One of the most overpowered players we've ever seen, and you know which card I'm talking about. FIFA 17. That was the devil. In FUT Champs, you did not want to face him. All that you wanted to do was use the guy. Then he received like that inform, which was decent, and I think he even received another one later on as a striker. But what's happened with Martial? So, yeah, he wasn't really getting used too much at Man United with Mourinho in charge. Then Solskjaer has come in and he's really given him that number 9 role, and he wants to have him played as a striker. But we've seen signs, though, that he is able to fire in, and he's already bagged himself a couple of goals this season. Now, the thing with Martial is the upgrade that he's received on FIFA 20. Now, I don't know if this has been confirmed or this leak is fake, because when I first took a look at the card, 85 overall on FIFA 20, 92 pace, 88 dribbling, and 85 shot. What the hell has happened there? Like, they've given Sterling 89 dribbling. How the hell have they given Martial 88? So take this with a pinch of salt. I don't believe this is 100% legit, but you never know with EA. They might have just gone a little bit crazy and believe that Martial deserves this kind of upgrade. Would you agree with it? That's the main thing. Put it in the comment section. Do you think this is fake? Do you think this is legit? Could it be real? But that is a massive increase, and he will be very, very expensive at the start. We've really been lacking like an overpowered meta striker in the Premier League that isn't stupidly expensive, that you'd have to pay like 300 to 500,000 for Sergio Aguero, which I don't think he's going to be that price anyway. With the lack of pace, like, over the years, he just keeps going down. But Martial, 92 pace, 88 dribbling, 75 physical. If that is real, that is going to be a naughty card. But boys, if you want to see some more of this, let me know in the comment section. Maybe we could theme it as well. The rise and fall of some players, like starting off, they're playing really well, and then they just dip. Give me some suggestions. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. FIFA 20 is just around the corner, and I cannot wait to start producing the Road to Glory again. Additional content over on the second channel. So if you haven't subscribed already, trust me right now, subscribe. Link in the description to my second channel. We've got lots of content to come. But thanks for watching. Team out. Peace.